EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. Off we go from Soldier Field. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A play fake. Now Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Bears first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. I mean, how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Come on, set. Panther 11.
Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Kmet. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. This is Carter 2. To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
6 the Eagle. Here we go, set. 19 tight. Check go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
79.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Moore going in motion. Williams to throw on second down. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Now a 3rd and 2.
Viking 18.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Once again, it's Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. and forcing third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
19, Tiger, 9. Here we go, set.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
70 Lion. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion. Ready?
3rd and long. Here's Williams. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, They're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Panther Street, take go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds, it looks like, and yes, they do have the 1st down. A run here with Swift. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Warrior 70.
To throw, it's Williams. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
Okay, break. Here we go.
Moore going in motion.
Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
They send him right out of the slot. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. And next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
7 Pirates.
He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, after being shut out in the 1st half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On the ground, this is Barkley. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Ready. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Bravo 80. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
19, Tiger, 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
At the 38-yard line.
Street.
Thrown quickly, that's Moore on the RPO.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Shut up.
To throw it again, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
18.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Stephanie. Curve 19. Hut, hut.
Williams to the air once more. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Moore going in motion.
Ready, ready.
Throwing again. Williams. And that ball out of reach. It'll be an incompletion. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 79 Bronco. Street. Street. 19 Lion. Warrior 70. Set go.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Bears. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are back within 6. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ready, ready.
First and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. Off-balance throw. It's complete. The rookie from Georgia leading this offense well. Good throw there and a first down.
Ready. Let's go now. Go.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2nd and 7.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Bryce Huff, the former Jet, in there to bring him down. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Check, contact, check, contact.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Man in motion is Smith. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go, Rig. Go. Hup.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
White on the tackle. A gain of 4.
60 by 6,
Now
60
second
by
and
6.
6 at the 28-yard line.
Go.
Off play action. Here's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
An 8-yard loss of
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Mike 18.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Williams. So, 3 quarters now in the books.
The score.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
They'll run here. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Now Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On the ready.
3rd and long.
Ready. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hunt, hunt.
To throw, it's Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's off the crossbar and in. How did that happen? It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away.
Recovered by the receiving team.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go! Back to 60. Back to 60. 72 to the look. Prep roll 80. Look at 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Here's Barkley. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Smith.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco.
Moore going in motion.
Go.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll go underneath to Swift.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
19 right.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
70 yards.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
60.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Tracking 60.
Moore going in motion. On first and 10, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Cowboy 80. Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Ready.
on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he's into the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He finds Devontae Smith. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's first down.
19, try, go.
Now Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
At the 6-yard line. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. This kick is good. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.